City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So USC's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lane. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grab over the middle, it's Lane. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. That looked like it had a chance to be good.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Fires on the move. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
That's caught. It's Lane. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big fourth down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Bought a little time, lets it go. What a play by this defense. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, USC!
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Miller. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And here comes the punt team. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Mayala. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Turning it on. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Trojans are on the move. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously wanting to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Williams. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Finding open areas. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Jordan. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And the Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that's the case.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Man, you talk about a helpless feeling. When you're the guy who fumbled and you're watching that thing roll towards the sidelines, you're like, please get out of bounds, and it does. Tell you what, the offense has the lead. That was a big-time play for that thing to get out of bounds and not cost them a turnover.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Oh, better look out! Crosses the 35. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the air, it's Mayava. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And there's something you don't see very often, a fumble on a quarterback sneak, and the quarterback's got to do a really good job of bellying the ball and securing it before you start pushing forward. I don't know if he ever really had control of it. The defense was able to knock it out and create the takeaway.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging. And it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. Crimson Tide had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give from the gun. Makes his man miss. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The RPO, it's complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. To the air, it's Mayava. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Straka. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands. It's Lemon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Here on 3rd down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lemon. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The official says no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Not the day that this kid was hoping to have here. After that miss, he's now only 2 for 5. He's cost his team 9 points already.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Bernard. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Miller.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. This is now a 7-point game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The give as they work on that clock. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. Running into the open space.
And you created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays. Just one.
Ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw at Simpson. Fires to the wideout. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuevas. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Tosses it incomplete. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants it all. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. Second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game tonight. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That's pretty to me.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David...
It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. Of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup group. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the... And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Receiver makes the catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Back to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Incomplete. It was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. He's got it near the end zone. Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play. So Oklahoma's offense comes out for their first possession today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do, and I think it's important. Offense show that they can do more than just run the football because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So let's see where... here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Now it's second down here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Who makes the grab here? They bring him down, but a nice play moves the... The 31 and a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this position? first down, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. This is something rare and special, Kurt. This early in the season, you have a 1-versus-2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away. The second time. Turner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hold him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some...
Oh, they've got him. A fourth down.